I'm going to be using my girlfriend's GTI to make the quickest Mk7 oil change video on YouTube. Because nobody wants to watch a 6-minute video on something they can see in 40 seconds. Alright, getting the engine warmed up a bit will help the oil flow out more quickly, but it's not really needed. The first thing you really have to do is get the car jacked up and the hood popped. Pinch welds for jacking the car up are right here near the front door. Here's a quick look at where I'm putting the jack stands. Putting it right there, pretty much underneath that hole. Take the engine cover off, remove the oil filler cap, get underneath and get something to catch the oil in position. So here's the plug right here. You just gotta stick a flathead screwdriver in there. Get some oil on your new plug and snug it back up, just hand tight with a screwdriver again. You'll clearly see when it's all the way in there because it'll stop moving and it'll be fully seated. For the oil filter housing, you can buy the 32mm socket that they sell, but you can also just use an 1.25" socket and it'll work just fine. We're gonna flip that upside down so we don't spill much oil. A screwdriver we were using for the drain plug can be used to pop this seal out. Here's the new seal, again, get some oil on it. And then get the new filter in there too. Time to get the filter back in the housing. Says the torque spec right on it. It says 25 plus 5 Newton meters. And we're good to go. So we're gonna filter that cap, and if you want a tip to not spill much oil, you can take the dipstick out, stick it right there, and then pour right onto the dipstick. So you guys can't see, but I'm pouring from like 8 inches up on this stick. Just gotta clean off my dipstick now. And that wraps things up. Typically there's a little bit less than half a quart that remains in there while you're draining it out. So putting a 5-quart container in there should be perfect. Throw your engine cover back on, get your car back down safely, and subscribe to the channel for more Mk7 stuff and Mk6 stuff.